what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on? Like,
Girl, what the fuck?
like I really don't know. Like,
Girl, what the fuck? You're tuned into the Girl What the Fuck podcast, but I'm really trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and how to navigate this bullshit that we call life.
What's up, y'all? My name is Asia, and you're tuned in for another episode of the Girl What the Fuck podcast. We're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in this bullshit that we call life. If you're watching us on YouTube, you see this beautiful young lady sitting right next to me. This is Stormee. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Stormee is one of my girlfriends. She is a hairstylist, and she is just like one of the coolest girls ever.
Thank you.
So what's been going on, girl?
Work
Yeah.
a little bit. This honestly has been the slowest summer of my life.
Really?
Yeah, this economy got me fucked up, and I'm feeling it, and I don't like it. But nonetheless, I'm pushing through, for sure. Just trying to adjust a little bit.
Yeah. Why you say the economy got you fucked up?
Cause that I know that plays
heavy part.
played a heavy part in what it is, and
Yeah.
I've never experienced economy in this way, So
Yeah, a lot of the girlies, they can't afford luxury nowadays.
or they're
Yeah.
picking and choosing. They picking and choosing their battles differently. So,
Yeah.
they're prolonging things like braids and services that I don't really do. So.
Yeah. That's what's up, girl. Yeah, girl. I ain't been on shit. I just been working per usual. We just started this back up, so excited about this. Yeah, and I go out of town for work tomorrow, so not excited about that, but
No,
I mean, it's fun, but it's work.
it's work.
I gotta-
You never find the,
Now this week I have a goal to find to where the black people be at down in Nashville.
Okay.
'Cause, last time I had went,
downtown.
mhm.
That's not white. That's
That's-
not black people.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know.
And I got some connections from a couple of mutual friends, so they trying to put me on the people that's down there, so we can
Nice.
trying to find hangout and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Since I'll be going down there more often,
Nice.
so it's been cool. All right, girls. So on the Girl What the Fuck podcast, we also talk about what the fuck is going on in the world. So I'm not sure if you seen the new Sexyy Red lip glosses.
No.
Okay, so Sexyy Red.
I have
Sexyy
not.
Red. First of all, do you like Sexyy Red?
I can't say I dislike Sexyy Red because I love that she is genuinely her,
Mm-hmm.
and she do her. Now, I feel like I gotta be in the mood for Sexyy. Sexyy is a gym. Sexyy, Glorilla, them my gym vibes right there.
Mm-hmm.
On the regular,
No,
I
not just
don't
banging
know.
that on a regular basis. No.
but if I got too much in my system, I don't know. I might feel different.
Yeah. I feel like I like playing Sexyy Red when I'm going out,
Yeah.
partying and stuff, or if I'm in the gym, like you said. I just don't be if I'm washing dishes or I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
I don't just be listening to Sexyy Red.
Yeah.
But anyways, girl, she came out with 8 different shades of lip gloss,
I
and
know they look crazy.
Oh, crazy.
so the thing about the lip gloss is that it's the names of the lip gloss, right? And
Oh goodness.
there are 8 different shades. I'm gonna read everyone off
Okay.
so you guys can know. Coochie juice, booty hole brown, nut, pussy hole pink, yellow discharge, gonorrhea, blue balls, and sex on my period. I just feel like you come out with some, lip gloss, babe. Good for you. You know what I mean? But why the fuck does it have to be the names?
Why the fuck?
Why are those the names?
Why are those the names? Cause I don't want to put. Nah, I want to see what the nut look like. No lie, I just want to see what it look like. 'Cause
Right,
that's
the cute
about the
little
only
clear-
name that's
yeah.
ain't nothing else going on my lips. Like what? I mean, not to say nothing going on my lips.
But you don't want to put gonorrhea
Like what?
on your lips.
She fooling. Nonetheless, it's crazy. I can't wait to see what type of influencers and what they do with those names and things. Cause I know.
I seen a TikToker. She did a try on haul. She's talking about, ooh, pussy hole pink, putting it on her lips. What the fuck are we even talking about?
How
To
did
have
we
that
get
type of
here?
influence to make people yeah, I'm about to buy that, and just imagine you. Let's paint the picture. You out at brunch with your girls, right? Okay. And they like, oh my God, Stormee, I love your lip gloss. What's your combo?
I'm not saying it out loud.
Girl, I got on that booty
you.
hole brown as the liner, and I got a little nut as like the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is disgusting. Like who the fuck? Like it's just that doesn't even sound attractive to me.
In no type of way.
No.
Who is on her marketing team?
The rats.
Absolutely.
Hood rats. Like, and then even talking to the males in the background, my production team back there say, "What's up, production?"
Yo, what's up, production?
So, you know, would y'all even like date a girl like, yeah, can you give me can you stop by Ulta and give me some of that like yellow discharge
and some gonorrhea. No, but I get you that pussy hole pink.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It was like two of them names that probably like that's just how fired. I ain't gonna lie. That pussy hole pink.
That might be a cute little shade. I mean, like when some people did the try-ons, it's like some of it looked kind of cute, but it's just like
the names. It's just.
I mean, we know why she chose the names.
It's because it's her.
Y'all think?
Yeah, that's her whole brand market.
If people gonna buy it because one, it's her, and two, the ignorance minded. That's all it is. Pussy hole pink.
That is actually crazy.
That shit is diabolical, dog.
Bruh.
Even as a nigga, like, if I'm on a date with a girl.
And he'd be like, damn, what kind of lip gloss you got on? If he like it. And she'd be like, gonorrhea.
I'm leaving.
Absolutely.
Cause like you willing to put that on your lips with lip gloss, like what's really on you?
Right.
We need to go to the clinic.
But I feel like Sexyy Red, love that she's true to herself. But I feel like a lot of that shit just not necessary. Like I get it.
Totally
like
unnecessary.
I get it, you know, the ghetto hood princess. You know, you can be
Honestly,
ghetto.
She could probably market more if it's like go get tested, motherfuckers. Like, that type of vibe. Like
you could
be
wild,
clean.
yeah.
Like be wild but be clean. Like, bitch, you pushing some bullshit a little bit.
Yeah.
Like why would you have gonorrhea as the name of it?
Like,
Bro, like even that ain't no ghetto shit. Like
her cousin.
gonorrhea is not ghetto shit. Gonorrhea is a fucking disease, bitch. That's not ghetto.
That
like
ain't ghetto. That ain't ghetto.
No.
That's foul.
Yeah, disgusting. That's just Do you think that Sexyy Red gonna regret any of the things she's put out? Like, you know, she got kids. She just had her
Probably
second
not.
baby.
No.
You think she's gonna be like this forever?
I feel like she will always be true to her. Even if she evolves, she would never deny her past. I feel like that.
Yeah, there ain't no denying your past. You gotta live in the past.
Yeah.
But like when she's older, you think
she gonna be like, why was I like that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that clip where Rihanna was she was naked and she did an interview and she was like, oh my God, like why did I have it on? I don't think Sexyy Red would do no shit like that. I don't think she would be like, damn, why did I do that? I think she'd be like, yeah, I was the shit then. Like she would be with it.
Some people just like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no change in them. And there's no
That too. I hate that for them.
no regrets behind it.
And that brings me to the topic of the day. People living with no regrets. So what does living with no regrets mean to you?
Living with no regrets. If you asked me in my 20s, I would say YOLO, because that's exactly what it was. Now, living without regrets means just picking and choosing my battles more wisely. Like, really just, instead of being so impulsive, which I can be, really assessing the situation and taking a moment if that's what I see necessary and truly deciding, is that the best decision for me now, or what about the future? Thinking about the future. That's what no regrets means for me.
Yeah.
Considering the future, I never used to do that. It took a long time for me to do that.
Yeah, thinking about things before you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that shit, because I'm still in my 20s, but like even before, I'd just be like, well, fuck it, let's just do it. Like, fuck it, let's do it. But like now I'm trying to start thinking about how this can affect everything going forward. Like even the stuff you put online, the stuff that I put inside of my body. It's just like I just be trying to think about stuff before, I act on it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's feasible for people to live with no regrets? Like just none at all? Like, and a lot of people think about no regrets as like, yeah, I regret nothing. Like living carelessly, like just don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, do you think people is that feasible, or is that just like something that's ridiculous?
I think it's feasible.
Really?
I don't think it's ridiculous.
Why do you say that?
Depending on the person, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy gives me no regrets. He gives me the type of person that has lived his life with no regrets. Like, the decisions that he's made and stuff, nonetheless, he could be doing other things and stuff like that. But the way his life has played out, like, I feel like I've seen it be feasible. So it's not impossible to make sense.
No
Depending, it's not impossible to live with no regrets.
I would say, do we feel like regrets are really just rooted in experiences that we've had? So it's like, yeah, I regret doing that, but like at the end of the day, it was really just an experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really regret it because you have to learn from it too.
That too.
Yeah, so definitely I think regrets are experiences that you learn from, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a good point you brought up. Like, it depends on the person. Like, I have a friend who has made a lot of crazy decisions within her life. And she just keep doing crazy shit and just keep doing crazy shit. And it seemed like she just don't regret none of it, but it just keep getting her into more and more trouble. And it's just like, it got to the point where I couldn't really like say nothing to her. And I'm just like, people gonna do what the fuck they want to do. But like, why the fuck do you keep acting on stupid shit like that? Like, it's just kind of it's frustrating to watch. But like, I guess like you said with your dad, you seen the good outcome of it. I guess I just haven't seen like a good outcome for people living like that. Not to say like his
stuff was like any super traumatic type of things or nothing like that, but it's just knowing that certain choices that he had to make in life, and it was like, oh my God, you could have been doing that, but you chose to do this, or you know what I'm saying? Just
What are some common things that you think people like around our age group, meaning late 20s, early 30s? What do you think some common regrets people have?
Common regrets? School, furthering their education earlier than later. I can relate to that. Maybe children.
Like having them earlier?
Versus later. I hear a lot of people say that are like pregnant now.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have had my baby sooner.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Because a lot of people who got kids now, they be trying to make fun of us on Facebook and shit like, yeah, y'all might be talking about me having my baby at 18, but y'all gonna be 40, and I'm gonna be traveling around with my man, da-da-da-da-da.
And the baby gonna be with me if I'm traveling.
Right. Like,
it's okay.
They be trying to talk so much shit about having kids young, but like, I mean, even if you had kids young, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. Fuck kids, yeah. But yeah, like a lot of people, I don't know if people regret. Well, maybe, I don't know. Like, because as far as women, geriatric pregnancies after 35, so you have a lot of problems after you turn 30s, more problems add on. So I get it. Like, some people might have some issues with their pregnancies and having a baby and all that shit. I don't even want to talk about that. That shit sounds scary. I think a lot of people might regret not saving money earlier in their life.
Oh yeah.
Financial planning.
What?
Yeah.
The stuff I done ran through.
Bruh, all the money that I've touched. I
don't want to think about it.
All the money I've touched in the past couple years. Where the fuck?
If I had the discipline earlier on.
Yeah.
That's all it really is. I think everybody just
that's all it is. Yeah,
bruh.
absolutely. I wanted to live, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it.
Had a ball.
Had a ball.
Okay.
What?
I think that's important too. Just like shit. Sometimes you just gotta live. You know what I'm saying? Like, not.
So another thing too, the people who did, let's say, double down on school, were disciplined and that type of structure early on, and now they trying to live and they late to the party. And not to say nothing wrong with it, but it's kind of like, I don't want to do that. I did that. Been there. Now I'm trying to be structured. Christ.
No, for real shit. I be trying to. Like, for example, some people be want to go to the clubs and shit and go to these. I want to go to a nice cocktail bar
with some new food,
with some good food.
I was no more.
Yeah,
Man.
listen, I regret spending all that money at the fucking bars. Queens Bar downtown Detroit specifically. They got so
They
much
had
of
you
my
in the
fucking money,
chokehold?
bruh. 2019 through 2021, we used to be in there all the time. Downtown at the Well,
The Well for
downtown.
sure.
We were just downtown spending all type of money for what? Like,
No fucking reason.
no reason, just being drunk. Ugh. Anyways, that's a whole nother conversation. But that's something that I mean, we had fun, but it's like I wish I would have been smarter with my money
That part.
during that time. Like,
But now you know
Yeah.
to be smarter with your money, and that's the important part.
yeah, because you
But
know
some
when you
people
get drunk,
still-
you feel like you rich. Swipe that bitch. Fuck
Listen,
it. 10
then-
shots cost $10 a piece. Fuck it. Swipe that bitch. Fuck it.
Not me. I'm looking.
I ain't gonna lie.
How much this shit cost? No, it's all right. Just give me 2. We about to
I ain't gonna lie, I got hit one time at the casino. I ordered some Casamigos shots. I didn't know how much they was. I just went up to the bartender. I was like, let me get 2 shots of Casamigos. She was like, all right. She poured them first and slipped to me. It was like $90. I was like,
$90 for some Casamigos?
bullshit you not.
Casamigos costs more than Don Julio in some places in establishments.
I was like,
I just learned that. It's really crazy to me.
Wait a damn minute. Casamigos?
Casami, no.
and they hoe.
Oh, hell
Casami,
no.
no.
We don't even drink Casamigos no more like
She
that.
probably got double shots. She probably charging 45 for double.
Oh, my
I ain't
God.
going off for sure.
That's 90, yeah.
But don't nothing top sloppy crab. You don't go. I ain't going there. No, absolutely not.
What they be charging a sloppy crab?
First of all, you know what I drink.
You're right.
My drink ain't expensive. Fuck. But I drink it because I don't want no hangover.
Right,
No,
yeah.
none of this shit tastes good.
Right.
But I don't want no hangover. So this the shit that don't have me sick, no headache, no nothing. I
Right.
drink Tito's.
Mm-hmm.
But sloppy crab, I think I got a double Tito's. I think I got a double Don Julio Añejo. 2 double Don Julio Añejos. The Don Julio Añejos themselves was like $100
Together or each?
Together.
Oh.
Okay. So they was $25 a shot.
That might have been like with tip gratuity. I know I gave $100. I ain't get no change back.
Okay. How
Yeah.
much was the Tito's?
My Tito's, I don't know. It was my client, so I ain't pay for it.
Oh.
You know, she said, "Which one is yours?" I should have
Oh.
said the other shit. If I would have knew. But nonetheless, they drinks in there is just too high. Like everything is high.
Sloppy
Like,
crab is
you
just a
want
mess.
$80 to get in. $80.
To get into a restaurant, for the people that's not from Detroit, Sloppy Crab is a fucking restaurant, bar and grill with a rooftop situation.
Only been in there once.
They charge.
all you need.
They charge. They go up $20 by the hour. They go up $20 by the hour. First it start off at $20, then it's $40. It don't matter if you a man or a woman. $20, $40 to get in, $80, $100 to get
They
in.
wanted 80 a head.
Why are you
and I
charging
went
$100
last
to come into a restaurant? This is not fucking Annex 350 Terrace. None of
Niggas
that.
behind on their bills. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
They trying to catch up on their bills.
Clearly, because that shit is fucking ridiculous.
I ain't mad at them because the people still going. So shout out to Sloppy Crab because they know what they doing.
Also,
Them people still going, nonetheless.
Location, though. They
Being
like
downtown.
this off of where they are. It's right off Jefferson. It's right across the street from the biggest building tallest building in Michigan. You think about it. It's right off the water. So you could charge. It's the location.
Them people that stand in them hotels do not be in there.
But no, it's just that they charging for the location.
Location, yeah.
So like majority of the dudes that got bread to go and spend $80, like it's niggas, you know what I'm saying, that don't mind spend $80. Majority of motherfuckers that go down there to spend
That's
that.
to walk in there. I ain't even
That's
bought
what they
nothing
gonna
yet.
do, though.
That's crazy.
They know
You want me to come in here and spend money and you want me
But
to
not-
pay $80? I can't even sit down in
Not
here.
necessarily even y'all, but
I can't even get a
they know-
table.
I can't even get a table.
I gotta buy a bottle to get a table.
Because I would
The
know-
bottle $450.
I would know that if I can.
And that's on a good
If
night.
I own this business and I seen it working, I would too. If I said $80 and I seen dudes paying $80 to get in my establishment, I'm gonna charge
You
$80.
niggas is slow.
Yeah, I feel it.
I get it.
I feel it because it's working for him. Nonetheless,
Right.
they
Until-
don't
that
be
shit's still
missing out.
absurd.
They don't
Until
be
it's
missing
empty-
out, but it's
until
very
like,
crazy.
well, shoot, why ain't nobody coming in? I need to lower the prices. Yeah, but if people coming,
that supply and demand?
Regardless, y'all, it's ridiculous. Even if you paying it good for you,
You a dummy.
It's like the strip club charging me to get in to throw my money.
first of all, let's talk about that.
Then charging
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Charging me money to break my money down.
Bro, why is it a 20% fucking charge
when
for
the
you to
money's
fucking
still rotating in that thing
Man.
anyways? Hello,
you charging me 20% to break down $100 bill to give me all ones?
Just
You
to
just
get my $100, so I gave you 110. You giving me 98 or 95?
Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
it's
what the
crazy.
fuck? And then you fucking strip club people know y'all wrong when it ain't nobody in that bitch. You know they got that big ass curtain right there, so you can't even see what's going on. Ain't nothing going on.
Then they moving to
They be
the
like-
side and there's 3 people in there, 2 dancers.
And then the dancer, you go to a new one. The dancer be the GTA one that's in there like this.
Absolutely. Why you playing?
In there like that. Like, be so fucking for real. Y'all can't charge people $10 to get in that bitch. It's 2 people in there and y'all got that one white girl
charge
trying to make it
$1.
clap.
You can't charge $1, really. You want me to spend my money in here or not?
They don't want niggas coming in there for free just looking at naked women either though.
Because I am going for the food and that's it. Leave me alone.
Right. Shit. We going to fucking Panthy before 4 o'clock.
You hear me?
At least I know when I walk in Pantheon, I'm gonna get what I get.
Yeah.
Like, Pantheon is always the same. It's never gonna be. You never really gonna be disappointed. Like if you walk in there at 12 on Saturday, you pretty much know what you walking into. You know what I'm saying?
Nonetheless, the food is not the same to me.
It's not.
Nope. Last time I went, I was highly disappointed.
I went one day on a Sunday and got some shit and took it and brought it home, and it was like not. It was like some lamb chops or something. It was not like.
Nothing is what it used to be.
Yeah. Nah.
That's when it
streets
be like,
fucked up.
why am I here?
Streets is finished.
That's when I regret going out and I should have stayed at home.
Listen, we just came back from Houston, right?
How was that?
It was fun. We had a time. We had a time.
Couldn't come pop in.
Listen, so we pull up. My cousin lived down there. He like, we about to go to this one place. You can bring your own bottle.
It's an after hour spot?
No, it's a regular little spot.
Oh, okay.
You bring your own bottle type shit, and they got hookah and stuff. So we're like, fuck it, we about to go in there. We go in there. They're like, yeah, it's $40 to get in. $40 to come in here. Then okay, $40. All right, well, we already not buying no bottle.
I'm not
Listen.
mad at
All right,
that.
it's
Okay.
BYOB, right? And you can purchase hookah. The hookah was $40. Okay. Then chasers. You're not allowed to bring chasers, but you can bring a bottle.
Right. You can only bring the bottle, no cups, no ice.
No cups, no ice, no
They
juice.
supply no that. I'm not that.
The
bad at
fucking
it.
juice shit, you can either buy it separately or you can buy a package. The package itself was $60. You get some juice. You get a juice, some ice, cups, and 2 Red Bulls.
For $60.
$60.
Do they still sell drinks in there?
No.
I'm drinking my shit straight.
You gotta drink that.
I'm good. Give me a cup of
Yeah,
ice.
you just
Give me a
bring
cup
the
and some
bottle.
ice.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my stuff straight.
They bring everything.
So they basically charge you for a kickback.
Yeah.
Yeah, they charge you to get in.
They got food, but
But
like
is,
we ain't
is
get no
the
food.
music, the vibes, like, is it the vibe?
It was
Like, what's the
the
vibe?
music was
Okay.
cool. I mean, it was cool. It was just like you bring your own bottle, so we ain't got to fucking. It was fun. Like
Okay.
I mean, it kind of balance itself out.
I ain't that mad at it, but it depends if you need juice and all
I
that.
ain't
At
gonna
this
lie,
point, we taking shots.
Yeah.
at that
Put-
point,
put-
yeah.
Give me some ice in the cup.
Oh my god! So this is something.
I
Okay.
have bought the leader, bro.
Oh my God.
We go in there and sit there on the table. Now we didn't knock down probably about 2 to 3 drinks out of it. So
Shots.
it's probably
We
it's
had more
all
than
the
that.
way full. You feel me? Still,
Yeah.
it's full. I probably took by the time we get up, we moving around. We about to leave and go somewhere else. And I'm walking through. Her cousin already gone. I'm trying to get to the crowds. These girls dancing. So she reached back, bro, and I'm trying to walk by.
No, you
This
didn't
girl-
spill it.
No,
No,
this girl
listen to
reached
this.
back, knocked the whole bottle on my hand, and I slowly watched the bottle like roll off the girl body, and I'm like, all right, now it might break, but it might not. That motherfucker hit the ground and just bust completely open. Right?
What was it?
Don
A
Julio.
liter. Like, it was like the $120 book.
I thought them bottles was 30.
Hell no. Don Julio.
I did too. So
A liter?
Like, I'm looking at it fall though, like it hit her body.
Oh,
hit
it's
her
30. I
leg.
thought you said 30.
Cause she was on the ground
Oh, I thought
dancing
you
and the
said
other was
30.
dancing, so it
No,
rolled
it's
off
30.
her body, hit the ground. it just shattered. I'm like, bro, I'm sick. So listen, so I go tell her cousin, like, yo, hey, this, we drunk. By this time, we drunk. Hey, the bottle, this girl just knocked the bottle off my hand. It's kind of loud in there. So
I'm like,
hey,
what?
This girl knocked the bottle. So she's like, they jump on tip. Y'all want to go back? Let's go find that.
So we already left out because I'm already at the front. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. We better go to the after hours. So then I'm like, where that bitch at? Shit, because at this point, bitch, you need to buy us another bottle.
That part, give me some money. Yo.
So we walk through the whole. First of all, this place is bigger than what we thought it was. Like we was only in the front part. It's a whole nother back. Like it's a whole bunch of little twisted turns back there. It was slapping like so many people in there. So I finally found like this other girl that we met, and I guess she was friends with the girl. So the girl was so drunk in the corner. So I'm like, well, what the fuck going on with your friend? Because she just knocked, the bottle out of her hand, bro. Like, she owed us some money, long story short. Well, she drunk, and she don't know what's going on, but what the fuck, what's going on? We don't understand, da. And I'm just sitting there just going back and forth with the girl. I'm like, at this point, bro.
Run your pockets, nigga.
Dog, on that kind of time, though, for real.
Like, run your
I
pockets, nigga.
was like, bro, that's $100. $120. It wasn't even like a dent in the bottom. We was finna go somewhere else.
We was going to an after hours with it. And then, in Houston, you can't buy no bottle at the 9 o'clock on Saturdays. And Sundays, you can't buy liquor.
Closed.
You can't buy liquor. Which I think, Houston, what the fuck is up with that? We can't even leave. We don't even leave on Houston. We don't even leave on Sundays in Houston.
I like it.
Why you say that?
I'm forced to take a break.
But they don't take breaks in Houston. On Sundays is the day they be partying.
But so in the bars and them,
they get money.
They get the money. I get it.
Then you got niggas outside the bars hustling the bottles. It's crazy.
That ain't a bad
Ain't
hustle,
that
though.
crazy?
It ain't a bad
Shit,
hustle.
it ain't that crazy.
It was crazy because niggas like, oh, shit. Hey, I got these Don Julios. Ooh. And I'm like, shit.
One thing I do regret is waking that bitch up out of her sleep and smacking her ass for knocking the bottle out of our hand.
Why?
Cause bitch, yo drunk ass. You that fucking drunk knocking a big ass. The fucking liter is this big.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, I swear, bro.
She was drunk as hell.
Oh, you regret not slapping her?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you slapped her.
I did
Oh.
too.
Like,
I
why
was
you
like,
regret it?
I did.
no, I regret not smacking her. Cause like,
No, it's okay.
Wake up, bitch.
You ain't never had no drunk moment where it was like somebody coulda, you did some bullshit, but you ain't know you did some bullshit, but somebody told you was on some bullshit.
Learn how
If
to
you never
control your
had that,
liquor.
that's amazing. I
I'm
done
trying
been
to
there.
think. Like, if it was some shit like to that point, no, I've never. But I've been on some bullshit when I've been drunk before, like on some stupid shit, yeah. And when you wake up the next day, my friends been like, "Girl, what the fuck? Like, you was on this last night." I'm trying to think of a specific like moment, cause like I'm the responsible friend, unfortunately.
That's
So like,
great.
I hate it. I hate being the type A friend. Like, just everybody looking to me for the plans and.
Do you ever
Everybody
say-
be looking at
do you
me
ever say,
like-
not
You
me,
been bullying niggas
not
since
today?
middle school.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
This what we doing.
Shut up. No, but like being a type A friend, meaning like I come up with everything to do, and like I be giving people advice, and like I just hold people accountable, and I hate being so responsible sometimes. Like, so I got one friend, she just like don't give a fuck about shit. Like we went to Houston earlier this year, and like literally we got reservations for dinner 8:30. This bitch ain't get up to start getting ready. It's 8 o'clock. She just don't give a fuck about shit. Like
You didn't leave her?
no, we ain't leave her.
Oh, see, I'm not that girl.
So we just like,
I'm out.
girl.
I'm
And then
out.
she just
I
like,
leave
she just
everybody.
like a go with the flow type person. Like those are type B friends. They go with the flow. Don't give a fuck about shit. They just do whatever. Yeah, it was just a mess. But anyways, like I've never been like to the point where we've gotten in trouble for me being drunk, but I've been on bullshit like when I've been drunk before. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've just never.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's amazing. Self-control.
yeah.
Yeah.
You had a moment like that?
Oh, yeah. I'm another person when I'm too intoxicated. Like, when I'm buzzed, okay, but when I'm too intoxicated back in the day, yeah. I done had some times. They be like, girl, my sister, she be like, when you drunk, I can't drink. Because she be like, somebody's going to beat you. And I'll be like, what? I'll be like, I was not doing that. She like, well, I don't care if you thought you wasn't. They thought you was. But then she one of those people that's always on guard. And I'm not one of those. I don't think the worst all the time.
That'd be me.
That could be a bad thing, though, too.
That'd be me.
Because I feel like sometimes it be little shit, but at the same time, little shit don't always matter to me. It'd be like, don't be worth the energy that people be putting into little shit. So.
Yeah, that used to be me because I used to be thinking about shit too much.
Okay.
Yeah, the anxiety. All right, back to the fucking topics. We kind of got off topic. So I think we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. It's like the importance of taking risks too, like not just like thinking about the future and living in the moment. Like I think Jeray has said something about not thinking about what we spending our money on or whatever we doing in the moment because we just want to live, and it's important to take risks because if we don't take risk of something, how do we know if it's going to work out in the end? Like, even with you, I know when you first, when I came and sat in your chair that one time, you was telling me about the risk you took when you started doing hair. And that one time when that lady asked you to do something and you did it, and it ain't really come out that way. But then you kept pursuing it all, and now, shit, like,
yeah,
you do with hair really well.
Thank you. Thank you. Definitely. But I feel like, even though, because one of my, little things I say be like chances make champions, but I probably say it at like the wrong times. I say it when I'm gambling and shit, versus investment. So I'm trying to work on it, balancing that out. But yeah, I definitely think that risks are important, and that comes with picking and choosing battles wisely and stuff like that. I'm trying to get more into investing, like just in general. Right now, I'm kind of on I don't want to say I ain't spend no money going out because I don't know how to do that. But I'm budgeting. I ain't never put myself on a real strict budget. When I'm domestic, I'm very structured. I'm another person in general. I'm another person when I'm domestic, but I'm learning to try and balance and budget and invest in something other than hair, because hair is all I know. It's safe. It's what I'm used to. It's comforting. So I'm trying to get uncomfortable, which is hard for me a little bit. So yeah, I think risks are important.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
So I know all of us have like made a decision in life that kind of was like, damn, I shouldn't have did that shit. Or it kind of like fucked up some shit. But like you said, we had to move on from that situation. How have you learned how to forgive yourself for some of the actions you have done like in the past that you may have regretted? Or have you forgiven yourself for them yet?
Yeah. I'm a very optimistic person. Like in any type of bad situation, I'm gonna see the good in it. I'm gonna make some good out of it somewhere. And so I can't say I don't live with regrets, but I say the only thing I do regret would be drinking and driving. Yeah, I'm play with that shit no more. I learned my lesson. You don't gotta show me again.
Right.
That's probably the only thing, and I don't beat myself down for it. I wouldn't have been able to finish hair school if it wasn't for that. Like, I wasn't drinking during that time. So my money was able to, go elsewhere.
Towards it. Yeah.
And I was able to balance that out. So, which I thought I could never finish school without. It's terrible to say the help of a man, but yeah, the help of a man or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like being in high school with bills, and I'm old as hell. So I was able to do that with it. So that's like my only regret is do not drink or drive. I do not care. If you got to spend $300 on a lift, it's cheaper than the inconvenience of a DUI, OWI, whatever the fuck. Don't do it. Call somebody. Get a driver. I don't care. Don't do it.
Yeah. Definitely agree with that. Yeah. You're trying to learn how to forgive yourself for that. When I was in college, I had like a situation like that, and it was, and to this day, I'd be like, damn, that shit was some bullshit. But at the same time, it was like
each time I did it,
Because it only happened once. It only happened once for me, but like I wasn't even drunk. Like the thing about it was I wasn't even drunk when it happened. Like East Lansing police be on some bullshit. And I just got pulled over for some bullshit. And the man was like, "Can you step out the car for a second?" And I was like, all right.
All my
so
tickets
now
and parking tickets was always.
it just be like, it was some bullshit. And it was like something I really regretted. Like, I was like, fuck, like now this shit's on my record and I got all this going on. I got to pay this fucking money just for all of this shit to just go away. Like, you come out so much fucking money just for all this shit to go away. And it was just like, but it was a lessons learned for sure. Yeah. Lessons learned for sure. It's like, you, no matter.
That's what regrets be.
No matter how much you fucking drink or how much, like, you shouldn't be driving. Like, regardless. Like, get you a lift. Get a, have somebody that's going to be a designated driver and just be safe about it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody be like, oh, I know my limits. No. Like, do you really know your limits, bro? Like, it's really not safe.
Listen, my last one, I only had two, by the way. Not only two, nonetheless.
Whatever, yeah.
I had two, but the second one, I was parked. And I thought I could drive. I started driving and I realized I was fucked up. So I pulled on a residential street, called somebody to come get me. I'm waiting on them to come get me. A neighbor called the police. It was the winter time. It was cold. So, yes, the car was running. Yes, I should have threw the keys in the trunk and sat in the passenger seat. Who the fuck thinking about all that in the moment?
Right.
So that alone, and the police pulled up. Yes, I'm drunk as fuck. Is you going to wait on my friend or is you taking me to jail? I'm not doing all this.
Right.
And that's what it was. Yeah, but nonetheless, it was an inconvenience. It's a big-ass inconvenience that nobody fucking wants. So, yeah. That's the only regret I ever had in life was that shit right there.
I feel that, girl. Like, that shit, it's a lot to come from. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a big lesson learned. Like, even just, like, thinking about what you learn in the mothers and versus drunk drivers classes and,
yeah,
and the money you got to pay and all of that. Just, like... Yeah, it was a big lesson learned, so I appreciate you sharing that story.
Thanks, because, I don't be like telling nobody, but yeah.
I mean, it's life, though. Like, especially, like, our culture now. Like, everybody be trying to drink Don Julio, act the Julio. Everybody on this story with the fucking Don Julio on their head.
Hopping in the car.
Like, everybody be like, oh, where we going next? Where we going next? Like, it's something that everybody fucking does, and they don't look at the risk behind it. Like, not only can you hurt yourself, but you can hurt other people as well. And then you can, shit. It take that one time to get caught.
Literally.
To get in trouble.
Yeah. And you don't even got to be drunk. My first drinking and driving, I passed my whole sobriety test. I literally blew, like, right past the limit. I wasn't fucking drunk. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, I blew the numbers.
That's what happened with me. I had, what's the limit? A .08? Mm-hmm. I blew a .09. Yeah. I was mad as fuck. Like, and literally, I had 2 drinks. Now, obviously, when you go through that class, you learn how much that shit affects you after a while. But, like, I was mad as fuck just sitting there like, wow. Yeah. That was just some bullshit. Like, nevertheless, like, it's something that we move past and lessons learned from. But, like, damn. Yeah.
But I forgive myself for it because I'm optimistic and I find ways to make it work in my favor, Mm-hmm. Find the good with the bad. Take everything with a grain of salt. What it is.
We just talked about looking at things half glass full versus glass empty. Mm-hmm. And just reflecting on everything that you can appreciate out of the situation too. So, yeah. I think some key takeaways that we do have from this episode is to, if you do make a mistake, because everybody fuck up. Nobody's perfect. In the words of J. Cole. And you just got to fucking live with those mistakes and learn from them and make sure that you're not being insane. The definition of insane is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yeah. So just taking those lessons learned and moving forward.
Yeah.
Production, y'all got something to say about that? Or y'all good?
No, I agree. Because, like I said, the only way you learn not to do something again is by experiencing it half the time.
But can I say I also love to tell my peers, like, don't wait for a tragedy to happen for you to switch something up. Like, and that don't gotta mean the worst of the worst, but literally anything is an inconvenience when, you don't plan on it happening or it's just something bad. Like, don't wait on a tragedy to strike to really teach you the lesson. Like, take heed to the small things, too. sure.
Definitely. Wow, Stormee. That was actually that was
awesome.
really good. I really appreciate you sharing your
Thanks
experiences.
for having me.
A new segment that we have on the Girl What the Fuck podcast is we want our guests and our listeners to share any story that's gonna make our viewers be like, "Girl, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?" So, did you prepare a story for us today?
A girl, what the fuck? My life be like, girl, what the fuck? Really? Let me think. I can think of, okay, the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. Where you might be like, girl, what the fuck? I was at Coney Island, L. George's on 6 Mile in Schaefer. And this man was waiting on his food. We started conversing. He was well groomed. He spoke well. I didn't feel harmed. At the same time, I'll talk to a bum. I ain't that. I'm not a mean girl, but you know, we were conversing, waiting on the food. Boom, he get his food. He like, all right, I'm gonna wait on you to get your food. He get his food. He's like, I'm gonna walk you to the car. And my car is like right outside the front door, the window. So I guess he's so into the conversation. The door is open. He like leaning. Yeah, right there by the door. Nonetheless, all right, our conversation is dying down. I'm like ready to go. This nigga grabs my arm and he bites me. I mean, bite me. Like, leave an imprint.
What the
me.
fuck?
He bites me. He said some words that's not English.
Girl,
and
what
told
the
me
fuck?
I have eternal life.
What?
Yeah, I was looking around like, am I being punked? Like, don't nobody see this shit? But I'm just like,
You a vampire?
I don't know at this point. I don't know. Maybe that's why I can't sleep at night. Am I?
Girl, yeah, he said you gonna have a fucking eternal life.
It was very crazy. So then after that, he was like, are you scared? I said, no, why would I be scared?
Why shouldn't you be scared? You just bit.
You just bit me. What the
but I'm
fuck?
not about to let him know like I'm scared.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just a.
Yeah, you just trying to hurry up and
you
get the
just
fuck
let me
away
know
from
you
this
kind
nigga.
of weird.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he's like, you scared? And I was like, no, why would I be scared? He was like, okay, you want to come with me? I said, where are we going? He was like, to my place. I was like, okay. So he was like, you going to follow me? I said, yeah, I'll follow you.
Oh my god.
So he went to his car. He drove a nice Audi. I was confused as fuck. Like, this nigga ain't take his medicine today or something. Like,
Right,
what
yeah.
the fuck going on? So he got in his car. I follow him. We go behind the Coney. We get on 6 Mile. We at the light on 6 Mile in Schaefer now. I'm behind him. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you about to make a dash forward because I'm not following this nigga. And I got to make a bunch of turns to make sure he don't try to find me.
Right.
Girl, he went right. I went straight. I rode around for about 30, 40 minutes before I went towards home.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, that was my...
Did you? So were you like bleeding when he bit you, or it was just
I
like
wasn't bleeding, but it was teeth marks in
Yeah.
me. Like, it was hard. Like, I don't know.
What's that shit from Twilight? Cause left an imprint on it.
Right.
He
What the
did.
fuck?
It was very strange. And the language he was speaking was like he was fluent in some other shit. It wasn't no Italian, German, Spanish, and
Oh
none of
hell
that.
no! Oh my god!
It wasn't no words I ever recognized. And then he was like, you're gonna have eternal life. I was like, okay.
Did he have an accent or something?
No.
It was just like was he black?
He was a regular Detroit nigga?
He was a nigga. He was a clean looking nigga.
Oh, he was a vampire.
That nigga was off his meds.
No, that
He
nigga's a
was
vampire.
off his meds. That's what he was.
Them niggas don't age. That's why he was clean cut. He drive an Audi. He got money over generations of being alive.
That's
nigga's
actually what
a
happened on
fucking-
Twilight. Like they
Like-
literally got a bunch of fucking money just from being alive so long, and they got this big ass mansion that they had people living in.
Yeah.
You actually might be a vampire.
Y'all.
You laughing.
I already used to be telling people I'm Spanish. Now I'm gonna tell them I'm a vampire too. They gonna really be looking at me crazy.
That's
Y'all
wild as
funny.
hell.
But yeah, that's my girl. What the fuck? Because that was some what the fuck ass shit right there.
What? The actual fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Weird people
Wow.
love me though. I might be weird too. I don't know.
You know you a vampire now.
Right. Well, I'm glad you here to fucking tell your story, girl, because that shit is fucking insane. Because I can't even imagine what the fuck would have happened in that house. Like, what the fuck did he have? Talking about you want to come with me? For what? What are we doing? You already bit me.
You want to know? A little bit of my mind was curious.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? Why
A little
would
bit of my mind was curious.
Why would I come to your house?
That nigga
But I
Blade
was
would've
like,
kicked the
hell
door
no,
in.
he gonna kill me. Like, what else was he gonna do? Eat me? I don't know.
He was probably trying to finish the
Yeah, I think he
transformation.
he probably was. They probably got like a ceremony or
But
some
that shit
shit.
was crazy. That nigga bit me.
God, wow. Way to end it, guys. Well,
Imagine walking by and seeing somebody take a chunk out of
I wanted
somebody's
some. I thought
arm.
somebody was watching. You know, nobody saw.
Hey, you see that shit over there? You just bit her, bro.
Just chomping on her arm.
what the fuck? And that's the type of shit you just turn away. Like, all right, what the fuck they got going on over there?
Next.
let me turn
I
around.
was looking around for the help me ass. I had the help me ass, and
Oh.
nobody was.
Wait,
trying
quick
to
question. So, like, when he bit you, was he like on your arm for a minute, or just like a quick like?
It wasn't that quick.
Oh,
I feel like
Oh.
it was like dragged a little. Like, I don't know if it was just because of what happened. It was like slow motion, or if it was really that long. But it wasn't quick. Like, I didn't
he
know
was
how
on your
deep he was
arm.
gonna go.
You know, he just he.
It's the fact I ain't pull away though either. I was like, what you,
So it
what
didn't
you
hurt.
doing? Yeah, I mean, I felt it. Like, it wasn't no. I mean, it didn't hurt.
Oh my
Like,
God.
it didn't hurt like I
Stormee.
scream or nothing. Cause I didn't pull away. I'm not gonna lie.
Were you sober?
That's a good question.
Couldn't have been.
I couldn't have been. I ain't gonna lie, no, because I was at Il George's on the late night. That was a after drink affair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh Lord. Well, girl, I'm glad you're here to tell your story because that man probably was a cannibal. Anyways, girl, Stormee, I just want to thank you for coming on the Girl with the Fuck podcast.
For having me.
Go to L. George.
Go vampire hunting.
Yeah. Thank you again for coming on, girl. I really appreciate your
Thank you for
time.
having me.
And if you ever want to come back, let me know.
Yes, next time we can talk about some hair stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I want to do like a panel, but that's a whole nother thing.
I'll be ready.
Niggas said the food in the parking lot.
Excuse the production team. Excuse the production team.
See,
Crazy,
I should have
dog.
kept that shit to myself.
Nah, that's wild. That's wild.
All right.
That nigga still probably lurking around too.
Cut.
Thank you guys so much for watching the Girl What the Fuck podcast. And we're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in this bullshit that we call life. Make sure you keep up with us on all social media at girlwtf.podcast. And you can listen to us on all streaming platforms, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify at Girl WTF Podcast. Or you can watch us here on YouTube at Girl WTF Podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with everything that we got going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. And be sure to take some risk in life and learn from those past mistakes. And if you are going to try that new Sexyy Red lip gloss, let me know how it is in the comments.